I blind buy $1,000 worth of fragrances to see if they're actually worth it. So yes, I actually did spend $1,000 worth of fragrances, but some of these are not in this video because unfortunately I did order from Joma Shop, where sometimes you place the order and then they email you that they don't got the perfume in stock, in their inventory I mean. So like now I gotta wait for those. I'm waiting on Game of Spades Full House and Game of Spades Wildcard. Now I did make a full review on a Azzaro Forever Wanted Elixir, so go check that one out. And I think by Kilian's Blue Moon deserves its own personal review, so I'll wait for that one. So in this video, we will be unboxing 4 of the most popular fragrances in the community right now, because I asked you guys on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok to tell me what colognes to buy with my $1,000. I asked for some clones, some designers, and some niche. So let's start with the first one. It's gonna be a cologne from Game of Spades. I mean from Joe Milano. This is Game of Spades Bid, which is supposed to be a clone of Centel 33 by Levavo. And look at this, man. Beautiful green bottle. I love the color of the bottle straight away. The color kind of reminds me of like Shrek. I know you guys loved Game of Spades Full House. You guys literally sampled my full bottle. So I thought, why not get more Game of Spades to see if the rest of their colognes are actually good. So let's check it out. Spray it on the atomizer. I don't know about this one, man. I don't know about this one. This one is ooh, this one's a little weird, man. I did read on Fragrantica. I researched Centel 33 because I know it's really popular too. Like, people claim it's one of the best niche colognes, but man, in the comments, people claim that it smelled like pickle juice. I don't want to smell like pickle juice, man. In this one, I do get a little bit of like that pickle juice, especially when I open my Burger King burger and I take off the pickles because I don't eat them. That's kind of what it smells like. But I don't want to hate on it completely because it does have its redeeming qualities. It's definitely a unique masculine scent with a little bit of like sandalwood, leather, you know, those woods. It smells like a weird plant, you know, like an interesting, unique plant, a tree, which is, I don't know if I want to smell like that, to be honest. Is this really how Centel 33 smells? It's gonna be pretty hard to, you know, enjoy, so not a safe blind buy at all. Don't blind buy this one. You gotta smell it first before you buy it. I can see the potential, but for me right now, at least first impressions, first sprays, I give it a solid 5 out of 10. It probably will decrease in the future, but hopefully it actually performs well. Hopefully it smells better on my skin, and hopefully I can bump it up to at least a little bit of a 6. Next up, we got this ugly cardboard box. I did get a tester, but the reason I got a tester is because I got a niche, and that niche is from Creed, and that Creed is Silver Mountain Water. This beautiful white bottle with no cap, by the way. No cap. That's what I get for buying a tester. But I did save myself some money. I got a full 100 milliliters 3.4 ounce for $175. So this one will be on the cheaper side on my sampling website, smellbettersamples.com. All of these new colognes will be available. I'll be doing some good deals, so go check it out, link in the description. But let's check out Creed Silver Mountain Water. This one cannot be as bad as Game of Spades Bid. This one is amazing straight off the bat. You get the citruses, ooh, some mandarin, some bergamot, amazing citruses that pop in the opening. And I don't know what's in the base notes, but it's something really attractive. Kind of reminds me of the Ambroxan that is in my favorite cologne of all time, Percival. It has the same sexy, mass appealing DNA that you can take it to the gym, you know, something sporty that oozes out your masculinity while still smelling citrusy and fresh. This is my first Creed and I absolutely love it. If all the other Creeds are like this, man, you know, I might get into the house, low-key. I might start getting into the house of Creed. This one's gonna be one of my favorites for spring and summer. I can already tell. The mandarin in this one is beautiful, amazing citruses, but they're not boring. You know, sometimes with summer freshies, you can get a little bit bored of the same DNA, the same old freshie, bro. But somehow this one makes it a little bit like, not unique, but like really attractive, that you don't care if it's actually boring. Like, it smells so good. Definitely a safe blind buy. Definitely a safe blind buy. This one, I think most people will like it. I don't see anyone hating on it unless they're salty because they spend a lot of money and they don't like it, which is fair enough. Like, don't blind buy niche colognes, but if you do have the money, if you want to blind buy a safe niche fragrance, I think Creed Silver Mountain Water is one of the best ones. So first impressions for Creed Silver Mountain Water, 8 out of 10. Successful blind buy. Let's go. Next up, we got a cheapie Rasasi Hawas Fire. Let's go. So I do got Rasasi Hawas Ice. I thought, why not get Rasasi Hawas Fire to see if it's better than the Ice version, because the Ice one, I can't wear it. It gives me a huge headache. So hopefully this one is not as sweet. But let's check out the bottle. Beautiful coloring, man. I love these bottles so much. It has a beautiful gradient. Man, I already have my fingerprints on it. Come on now, I barely got it. But let's test out Rasasi Hawas Fire. Let's see if it's actually fire. Let's see. Man, this one already better than Rasasi Hawas Ice. I don't want to be a glazer for all of my new colognes. You know, sometimes when you get a new cologne, they're your new shiny toy. You know, you hype it up so much, but I'm just basing it off the fact that it's less sweet, and therefore not as headache inducing as Rasasi Hawas Ice. Like, don't get me wrong, it keeps the same playful sweetness but toned down, and then adds interesting notes, you know, from the spices. I imagine it has some spiciness, you know. It's fire. Come on now, it has to have some spicy flavors. It's a freshie for sure. Don't expect a sweet, like ambery masculine leather scent. It has syntheticness for sure, still a little bit synthetic, a little bit sweet, but just a little bit better in my opinion. So Rasasi Hawas Ice for $40, I think is a pretty good cheap fragrance to buy right now, like one of the better ones in my opinion. It's not so unique, but I can't point a finger on something that it reminds me of, so I'll give it points for that. It's definitely like it stands out a little bit, so I'll give it props. I wasn't expecting much from this one, but it impressed me quite a bit. So Rasasi Hawas Fire gets a solid 7 out of 10. I think that's decent, that's fair. And the final blind buy of this haul, Game of Spades Win. Another Game of Spades, man. I had to do it. We got Win. Look at this beautiful color of the bottle. Beautiful color. It's look at my face, by the way. Here's the difference between the color, by the way. This is Bid, this is Win. Around $57 if I remember correctly. This is a copy of Greenwich Village by Bond Number 9, which is, if I'm not wrong, one of the colognes that Drewski wears, you know, one of his signature scents. So let's see if Drewski has good taste, and let's see if the hype for Greenwich Village, what people were asking me to buy, is actually worth it. So let's check it out. Beautiful atomizer. Ooh, it's floral, feminine, and sweet. All these atomizers, by the way, are beautiful. Like these Game of Spades atomizers, pressurized atomizers, absolutely wonderful. This is more something that my girl might like a little bit. You know, my girl loves florals. My mom might like this one too. She stole my Game of Spades Wildcard. That's why I had to buy another one. So like, I can pull this off too. I'm gonna smell amazing wearing this one. This one I think might be better than Full House. I don't want to catch any hate. This one might be a little bit better. I just love the sweetness, man. There's something really addicting about that sweetness. I don't know the notes. Whatever the fruit is, the citrus, whatever it is, it smells amazing. It smells so sweet and addictive. Like, I want to keep coming into it. I want to keep coming to get a second whiff. It might be the mixture between the florals and the fruit, but it smells top tier, really good. I might give it to my girl, or I might pull it off myself. This one, I can see it a compliment getter for sure. Oh, I think the hype for this one might be worth it. I don't want to jump into conclusions, but this one might be worth it, not gonna lie. Game of Spades Win gets a solid 8 out of 10 from me. But this is a $1,000 fragrance haul, so let's include the other ones. In case you didn't see my review, I gave Azzaro Forever Wanted Elixir a solid 5 out of 10. And by Kilian Blue Moon, I don't want to spoil anything, but this one might be coming up to my top 2, even top 1 fragrances of all time. So this one is getting close to a 10 out of 10. I'll give it for around now a 9.5 out of 10. I will say a few things. I did use some of my tax refunds, so that definitely helped out a lot. And I opened a new credit card where if I spend $500 in 3 months, I got $200 back. So that was basically $200 for free on this blind buying haul. And like I said, I do got Game of Spades full house and Wildcard coming in like 2 or 3 weeks. So blame Jomo Shop for that. But all of my new colognes will be available on my sampling store, smellbettersamples.com. I'll find the best deals possible for you guys so that you guys can sample all of my new colognes. Link in the description. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Subscribe, follow me on TikTok and Instagram. Just smell better.